Hey guys, so I've tried to make this video a couple times. I thought I might as well do it again where I'm a little more focused and not driving because that's what I was doing in the first one. But I just wanted to give you a little bit of an update on what's going on. I haven't been doing a whole lot, whether it's posting or live streaming. And I want to let you know that me and my girlfriend are moving back home. If you don't know, I mean, I have previous videos of it, but if you don't know, I've been living in California since November. We left, and we went out there just because we're actors and we wanted to just try some new stuff, have some new experiences, and to be honest, we had a lot of fun. It was a really cool view of life that I don't necessarily want, but I learned a lot, and I worked at Warner Brothers. We worked at Warner Brothers, and everything was doing pretty well, but due to COVID, that state is completely shut down, and for good reason. I'm not saying I'm against that, but because of that, it's changing the way you're going to see Hollywood forever. It just is. Just from firsthand accounts, you're not going to see everything the way it was. It's not going to go back to normal. They're going to figure something out, but it's going to be different. And for us actors, we just didn't really see a point. We could stay, we had the money, we were financially stable, but we just didn't have any reason to be there. And also due to COVID, we lost our jobs at Warner Brothers because they completely shut down. So we weren't furloughed or anything. We were just let go. So we thought, we miss our family, we miss our friends. The cost of living is so expensive out there. So we are renting a townhome in our hometown, and we came here because we already had a trip. So I'm in my childhood bedroom right now. You want to talk about a nerd room tour, but we came back because we had it planned before we decided to move back, and we thought, why don't we move back? And so we drove back with our animals, and our animals are back here with us, and we're gonna have some people watch them. And then in just a couple of days here, we're gonna drive back to California, pack up our stuff, and drive back, and we have a townhome ready for us to move into. So I got a job here. Things are a little more open, and we have friends and family to visit and see, so it's been nice to do that as well. But yeah, that's kind of what's been going on with us. So I'm going to be dark for a little bit longer. I know I feel like all I do now is update videos because things have been changing so drastically around, not just me, but the world. And it's just been a lot of new decisions. So that's kind of what's going on right now. Bear with me. We'll be back to live streaming. I don't even have video game systems here. Well, I have retro game systems here, but I don't have a PS4 or an Xbox or anything. So I don't have my streaming equipment, nothing like that. So that's why I haven't really been able to do anything. But within the next month or so, we should be back up and running fully, and we'll be good to go. But in the meantime, I thought I'd show you a little bit of my childhood bedroom. So yeah. It's the attic, so it's pretty large. It's a little different than when I was in here. Obviously, I had a bit better TV. I didn't have a Stairmaster in the middle of the room, but I used to have a dedicated big screen TV in here. I have a walk-in closet, hallway down that way, shelf with movies. But yeah, I moved back in here for a while out of college, so some of this stuff is a little more recent, and some of this stuff I've had. For instance, this Spider-Man poster is an authentic Spider-Man poster when the movie came out, and I had it on my bedroom door in my old bedroom when I was in elementary school. And it's really torn up, the bottom is completely missing, but I brought it up here and kept it, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, this is a great room. It would take me hours and hours and hours and hours to show you everything I have. We can come in here for a second. This is where I've been keeping all my stuff that was, if you knew about my previous nerd room, my original one, a lot of that stuff that I didn't bring with me to California is in here. So it's all kind of everything that I usually have in my house that I didn't bring with me to California is in here. All of my comic books, my short boxes, long box are here. I have some of my retro games. I have, look at this. I printed this out on the internet in 1997 when Superman the Animated Series came out. There's me and my dad in the Batmobile. I got this at the Warner Brothers store. It's really dusty. But I have all kinds of just endless cool stuff in here that I could do so many different videos on, and I will be closer to it now so we can like look at it together. It's just so much, and a lot of these boxes are filled with stuff. There's the poster I used to have in my nerd room right there. It's all rolled up. I'm going to try to get some of it back up and running in my new nerd room. We are going to be in a townhome for a year because my house that my original nerd room tour was in is being rented out because we thought we were going to be there longer before COVID. And we decided that we were going to rent it out. So we have until June before they're out, June of 2021. So we're going to stay in a townhome until then, and then we're going to move back. So we will do another nerd room tour, I'm sure, because I'll have some stuff in there. Here's some of my game boxes. It's all kind of like crudely piled in here for right now because I just don't have, I mean, I don't live in here, but yeah, so I had a pretty cool childhood. Like I had a pretty cool room. I had some cool stuff. I was very happy with it. In this corner is where I used to keep my comics. A lot of that stuff obviously is still back in California. Here's a DVD, just random DVDs all over the place. I have this hallway that has all kinds of other goodies. Oh, I'm burping. But some trophies, some more DVDs. That's Batman. That's a Batman Forever Batman. Got him a long time ago. He used to have a batarang he would hold, but I don't know what happened to it. But yeah, I have him. A few more books down here. Random odds and ends. You want to see something kind of cool? Move this. These are all... Oh, jeez. These are all Game Informers. I don't know why, but whenever I'd get them in the mail, I'd just keep them. And they go pretty old. I have the original design ones down here. This is when I first started getting them, so you can see some of the old games from that. And then over here, I have Wizard magazine. If anyone knows what Wizard is, it was a comic book magazine that kind of talked about recent movies and stuff. Here's one of the more recent ones they had before they stopped making them. But this was Wizard. It talked about comic book movies and the rumor mill and all kinds of stuff about, upcoming stuff like that. But it was pretty cool. And then it also, at the end of it, had, like, here's something kind of funny. Like, this was casting ideas through Wizard of who they wanted to play who in a Flash movie back in 2007. And this is kind of what they were thinking at the time, which I think is kind of fun. But yeah, there's some cool, like, they give you some cool information and some rankings and stuff, kind of like Game Informer, but for comic books. And at the end, they have like a pricing guide. I think they kind of stopped doing that by this point. But they used to do, like they'd have like a mini price guide on some recent issues and some older issues. So I have like here's another one. Here. I don't know why I collected these. They're not worth anything, but we used to get Wizard all the time. Here's an older one, for example. I think it has the date August of 1996 on it. Some of them are in bad shape, but I should find a place to put these that are in a better spot because they are pretty cool. None of them are, I don't have all of them in amazing shape. This is when the original Spider-Man came out. They have a Q&A with Tobey Maguire. I don't know why I'm showing this stuff. It's just kind of because I feel bad I haven't really been able to, I don't know, show you guys anything or been able to make any videos lately. But yeah, it's, I loved this room as a kid. And I should, like, look at all the Game Informers I have. And then Wizard, I mean, it's the same thing. They go back really far, too. Yeah, but that's going to be it, guys. I appreciate you guys watching me. Bear with me. I will have new content soon. And all of this crazy, like, gonna be gone for a while because I'm in town or I'm out of town or in town, it's all gonna kind of go away because I'm gonna be in the same spot all the time. It's just been a lot of work, and it's been a lot of, figuring stuff out. So, I love California. I had a lot of fun. I'm going to have many videos to tell you about that too. And some of the amazing things I got to do when I was like working at Warner Brothers, and just the different things I got to run into, the crazy celebrities I ran into. I know it sounds so like name droppy and like, look how amazing I was doing this, but I really didn't. There was like one day that I met a couple people when I started at Warner Brothers, which was cool. And just some surreal situations in my life. So I don't regret it at all. And like I said, if we wanted to stay, we totally could. There's no reason. I mean, everything is going to be over Zoom for a long time, and we don't really need to be there. So we might as well be home in a cheaper place, a little bit safer place, for that reason. But I will see you guys shortly. I hope everyone is staying safe. I hope everyone is having a good summer, all things considered, and I will see you guys soon.